Good. How are you?
I'm good. How are things been?
Um, it, I'm still struggling with um time, with maybe like time management and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. Well, since this is our third session, I just want to remind you, everything you talk about in here is totally confidential. It stays between me and you. Unless you say you're going to harm yourself or someone else, then we have to have an alternative conversation because I just want to make sure that you're safe. But I just want to remind you, everything you say stays between us, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So sounds like this week you're still struggling a little bit with the like lack of accountability at home, having a hard time with studying, finding some quiet time.
Absolutely. I'm still getting distracted just with, life and
Okay.
trying to balance, uh, you know, uh, house chores and work and school.
Right, right. And that's a lot to balance. I know last time we spoke, we kind of were talking about choices that you could maybe start implementing a little bit, small changes, like a designated working area or sticking to a routine. Is that something that we've been doing this week, or where are we at with those ideas? How are you feeling?
I have not
Okay.
started that yet. I've been thinking about it.
Okay.
But I really haven't done anything yet.
Okay, so picking up on our conversation from last week, we kind of talked about, what would happen if you didn't make changes, what would happen to your future education or your goals. So let's do this. What are the advantages to not making changes, to just continuing to stay doing what you've been doing?
Just this, what are the advantages, the staying doing what I'm doing?
Yeah.
My dishes get done.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dishes get done, things that you need to do at home, those are all getting taken care of, right?
Right.
And it's kind of like your comfort zone, would you say?
Absolutely.
This is what you're used to, and that makes total sense, Kerri. Now, what are some of the disadvantages? And I know that we've talked about this, but I just kind of want to have you sit with it a little more.
So the disadvantages are exactly why I keep coming back to see you. I'm struggling with school, getting my schoolwork done on time, not waiting until, only getting some of it done, and then at the last minute feeling very pressured to get the remaining work done. And so I just want to make sure that I'm being the best student I can be, and I'm struggling to be that.
Right. And you've talked about how much school means to you in our previous session. You said that it's an important goal for you to finish school.
Absolutely.
So would you say that that's one of the advantages of changing behavior is it would align with your educational goals that we're talking about here?
Yeah, I do feel like it, that I should change something so that that I can get my degree and pass my classes.
Right, right, because getting your degree is really important to you, right?
Absolutely. It's
Right.
probably right. It's right up there with work. I
Right,
want to be
yeah.
able to do both.
Yeah, and you've talked about it a lot in here, so that makes sense that that's something that's really important to you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, let's talk about the changes that we talked about last week that you can start making, like that working area, sticking to a routine, setting aside time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important are those changes to you to make?
A, a, a 7.
A 7?
Maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. A 7 is workable. We can work with that. How confident are you that you can start taking maybe small changes here and there and implementing them throughout your day? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much confidence do you have in yourself that you can start doing those things?
To start doing them, I feel pretty confident. So
Okay.
I would say 8.5, maybe a
An
9.
8.5. Okay. All right. So we're feeling good about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most important question, Kerri. Do you feel ready? On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are we feeling?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. What are 2 small changes that you can implement this next week that's going to make you stick to your routine, make you feel better about schoolwork, make you stay on top of the things you need to do?
I think I could put a certain number of days aside, maybe 3 days a week
3 days?
aside,
Okay.
where I focus on school and
Okay.
and maybe set a time frame on
Okay.
those 3 days.
All right.
So 5 to 9
Okay.
that I set in that room that we discussed.
Okay. So 3 days a week from 5 to 9, you are going to set aside time in your designated work area that we talked about to do homework.
Yes.
Okay. And you feel good about that. You think that that's manageable, something that you can do.
Absolutely.
All right, Kerri, what I'm going to ask you to do is throughout the week, I want you to log every time you do this. All right. I want you to just write it down that I spent this amount of time on this day doing it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then next session, we can break that down. But I really think by implementing these small changes you've talked about, we can start making the larger changes that you want to see.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, Kerri. Good luck doing your 3 days. I know you can do it. You got this. And we will touch base again next week. Okay.
All right. That's the plan. See you
All
next
right.
week.
All right. Bye, Kerri. Take care.
Bye.